Hey guys, so today I want to talk to you guys about emotional eating because this is something that really trips up a lot of people, and there are ways around it. And it's one of those habits that you really have to recognize and you have to conquer it. And it's going to take some time, but it's time well spent. So, first of all, when it comes to emotional eating, there are usually triggers that set us off, right? There some kind of trigger that makes us want to reach for the candy bar or the bag of potato chips, and there's something in our mind that tells us, well, I don't have control over this area, but I can make myself feel better. I can reward myself. But we're not dogs, so we don't need to be rewarded with food, right? We're humans, and our bodies are our temple. It's something that we have to take care of and we have to value. So we have to treat them properly. So the first thing for you to do is recognize what triggers emotional eating. Emotional eating is when you're craving a particular thing for no reason, really, not because you're hungry, but just because you want it. Emotional eating is, well, you get upset, you get sad, you get mad, and you just don't care, and I'll eat whatever the heck I want because I'm mad. I do that one a lot. So even this is something that I have to work on too. And emotional eating could be, well, I'm depressed about this, nothing else in my life is going good, the world is falling apart, so might as well drown my sorrows in Ben and Jerry's with extra chocolate sauce on top. That's not going to help your problems, and that's not the way to stand up to them. So it's time for us to be a big kid, put our big girl panties on, and go about our problems the right way and not drowning them in food. So something to help you determine what is triggering some of these emotions and some of these bad habits is keeping a food journal. Okay, there's tons of apps you can download on your phone, or you can just do simple pen and paper, but write down what you're eating and even what you're feeling when you ate that. I ate eggs and toast for breakfast because I was hungry, or I ate half of a chocolate bar because I just got a really bad comment from my boss at work. Write it down, be honest with yourself, but take 3 weeks at least and start writing down what you're eating and what you're feeling when you're eating, because that is going to tell you a lot about what you need to change and what is triggering any kind of bad emotional eating habits. You want to eat when you're hungry, and you want to be putting good food in your body, and you don't want to be controlled by circumstances or by your feelings. Okay, so first thing is to determine your triggers. All right, the second thing that you need to do is eliminate the temptations. Okay, we've talked about this a little bit before, but get rid of the things that are gonna throw you off the bandwagon. Get rid of the things that call out to you when you are having a bad day, or when you are, going through something. So if the chocolate's not there, if the potato chips aren't there, if the fried chicken and the unhealthy food is not accessible to you, then you can't eat it. So don't just leave those temptations hanging around in your house, in your car, in your purse, talking at you, begging you to come and divulge. So eliminate those temptations. Get them far from you. Make it hard for you to fall into those temptations, okay? And that's where something like a good meal plan or something like the 21-day fix really comes in handy, because you have your meal plan, you have your containers, you know how much you're allowed to eat each day, you know where you're standing with that, and it really helps you stay on track. It takes the guesswork out of it. I know I'm allowed to have this much and I'm not allowed to have this much. I know I'm allowed to eat this and I'm not allowed to eat that. It still gives you the foods that you like. It gives you a little wiggle room for cheats and treats, but it doesn't allow you to throw yourself off the bandwagon. All right. So the second thing is to eliminate the problems, eliminate the temptations. Okay. Number three, what you really want to do, find an alternative. When you're having, a time where those emotional triggers are going off and you're used to grabbing for food, it's time for you to come up with something different. Okay, instead of going for food, go for a walk. Go press play on your workout program. Call a friend. Pick up a new hobby. A lot of emotional eating is, sometimes it's not even caused by like something bad or something to make you mad or angry or sad or whatever. It's often just boredom can be classified as emotional eating too. So when we're bored, we get distracted, we just go wandering in the kitchen, opening up all the cabinets and looking for things. So find an alternative. When you're bored, find a hobby, pick up a new hobby, learn something. Hang out with someone, go play with your kids outside. Find an alternative, and that will help you that when those emotions come, or when that boredom comes, that you have a positive reinforcement, that you have a positive answer to that. Okay, and number 4, this really is the mind over matter part. This is where you have to be positive. Even when it might feel like things are falling apart or like you're having a bad day and all you want to do is complain, all you want to do is wash away your sorrows in ice cream, is think about the positive things, because we all have so many things to be thankful for. And if we just dwell on the negative, it can get us down. Life has its ups and downs. But when you're feeling down, start thinking about the positive things. Start being thankful for the good things that you do have in your life, and you'll notice how your mood and your emotions will turn around. So those are my 4 tips for emotional eating. Okay, guys? So apply those, start working on them, and together this is going to make us healthier people, and it's going to help us to create healthy habits and eliminate the bad ones. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.